Have you ever pondered about the time in history when the world as we knew it was turned upside down? A time when the old ways of thinking were challenged and a new era of discovery and understanding was ushered in. That, my friends, was the early modern era, a period that spanned from the late 15th to the late 18th century, encompassing the Renaissance and the Enlightenment. This epoch began with a bang, sparked by the intellectual and cultural awakening known as the Renaissance. This was a time when great minds such as Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo changed the way we perceive art, science, and life itself. They challenged the status quo, daring to explore beyond the boundaries of what was known and accepted. The Renaissance was not just about art and culture. It was also a period of immense geographical exploration. Adventurers like Christopher Columbus and Vasco da Gama embarked on daring voyages, discovering new lands and bridging the gap between the old world and the new. This age of discovery was also a time of great upheaval, as the known world expanded and the unknown became known. The early modern era was also marked by religious reformation. Martin Luther, a German monk, challenged the authority of the Catholic Church, leading to a religious revolution that divided Europe both politically and religiously. This period, known as the Reformation, was a time of intense conflict and change, culminating in the devastating 30 Years' War. As the 18th century dawned, the Enlightenment brought a new wave of intellectual and philosophical thought. Thinkers such as Voltaire, Rousseau, and Locke challenged the divine rights of kings and proposed concepts of human rights and democracy. This period, often referred to as the Age of Reason, laid the foundation for many of the political and social structures we take for granted today. However, the early modern era was not just about enlightenment and progress. It was also a time of exploitation and domination. By the end of the 18th century, Europeans had established colonies around the world, controlling natural resources, trade, and even people. The Atlantic slave trade is a dark chapter of this era, a grim reminder of the human cost of economic expansion and dominance. In summary, the early modern era was a time of transformation, a period that saw the world expand and change in ways never before imagined. It was an epoch of discovery and enlightenment, but also one of conflict and exploitation. It was a time when the world as we knew it was redefined, setting the stage for the modern world we live in today. The early modern era is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the human spirit, a reminder of our capacity for discovery, innovation, and change.